Hey guys, we're back for part 5 of the Flips and Tips Challenge Folio. So what have I got in front of me? I've got a mess in front of me right now, actually. Um, we just worked on part 4 a little while ago, and I figured let's go ahead and start working on 5. I've got ideas in my head, and the ideas are flowing, and I don't want to stop. So, where did we stop? Okay, so for part 4, we learned how to make this flip out here. And I went ahead and added a magnet here to keep it closed. There will be another one here, but I didn't want to wait for it to dry, so I've got one magnet there, and we'll put the other magnet over here on this side, and that'll keep it flat closed like this, okay? And then you'll have, just pick it up, and there's your flip out with your pockets. Our pockets are good. I checked all of our pockets, so we've got a pocket here. We have a hidden pocket here, if you remember. We have a pocket here, and make sure I'm in frame again, because I don't want to get in trouble. Pocket there. And then we also have a pocket right here as well. Yeah? And remember, I went ahead and attached this Dollar Tree coin envelope that I put Tim Holtz collage paper on. So we have a pocket there as well. And then also a hidden pocket right back here. Okay? That closes with a magnet. What we're going to do next is we're going to add some more pockets to this. We're going to add a piece here. We're going to add our large flip here. This is going to be another one of flip out like this, but smaller. We're going to add this flip out. This is going to be something interesting and new, a kind of envelope. And then I'm going to put a pre-made envelope right there, because we've got to keep our thickness down. So I think, I haven't decided which yet, but I think maybe this one can go here, depending on how big this ends up being. We'll see. Or I've got some glycine envelopes that would work there too. Like that, maybe. We'll see. We have options for that. Okay? So again, it's not about making everything from scratch. It's about the flips and tips. So here's a flip tip for you. Check it out. I'm just tickled with this one. This one came out really good. So we're gonna make a smaller version of this to put down here. So I've got one of those 4 1/4, 5 1/4 envelopes here, and we're going to make the flip out for down here. So let's get this out of the way. Make sure I'm in frame, and we are going to do just like we did before. We're going to go ahead and glue the flap down, and making sure we don't close the pocket. So we're just going to the edge, right? And give that a smudge. Oops. Okay. And I've already marked it where I think I want it. And that's about 2 1/4 inches from the bottom. Is where I'm going to cut. Okay. So, there's our pocket right there. And our pocket right here. Now, what I should have done is not close that. It's the first time I'm making this. This is off the top of my head, so messed up, y'all. Put that to the side, and I'll make that into some other pockets. I'm going to grab another envelope, and we're going to try this again. All right. Let's do this right. This time, we're going to cut before we glue everything down. So we're going to cut at, I believe I said 2 1/2. Did I say 2 1/2 or did I say 2? Let's measure it, shall we? What is this? This is 2. Okay. So we're going to cut it 2 inches from the bottom. Yeah. Then we're going to glue this one shut, only on the edges. We don't want to lose our pocket, which is right here. So we're going to glue here and here only. Sorry guys, this is the first time I'm making it, so kind of experimenting together. All right, now there's our pocket, our top pocket. The other piece is just going to be another flip out like this. We're going to put it on this side. If we want to do this way. But I kind of wanted it to be on the same side as the other one. So how about, yeah. We're going to do it like this. I think. How do I want to do this, y'all? Because the way I've got it set, it needs to flip out this way. And it'll be a flip like that. And we'll put a pocket here as well. Now what we could do is that one pocket from the mess up, we glue it right here. And then we have this flip right here. But what's the point of that even? Why don't we just do this and leave the flip out and use it for something else? I think that's a better idea. That's too small of a flip to even really mess with. Let's do that. We're gonna just make a loaded pocket, a layered pocket out of this envelope. Do I want to bother? Because we could make this 1, 2, 3 pockets if we wanted to. Maybe put some grommets on it or something. Now, see, I had a plan. Now I got myself all messed up. And I got a mark on my mat that I didn't clean off. I think it's pencil. Cannot have that there. Cannot. I promised I was going to keep this mat clean. And I am going to keep it clean. Gosh darn it. I'm cleaning while I'm thinking while I'm cleaning of what I want to do now, because I thought I had a plan in my head for that part. So since I don't, we're going to skip it, come back to it, and move on to other pieces that I know I have plans for. So on that note, we've got this flip up here. We're going to leave that as it is. I'm going to put this flip down. I went ahead and sewed it. I've already reinforced the washi tape, sewed the washi tape down, reinforced the washi with some glue underneath as well, so this should not come up. And we're going to glue it down here, and then I'm actually going to also put more washi tape down here so I don't see this extra piece hanging out. Okay? I just don't want to see it. And I think it'll look nicer covered with the same kind of washi tape. So let's go ahead and attach this with Fabri-Tac. Okay, make sure this is nice and tight there. There we go. Come on. Here we go. Having trouble getting the glue to come out. Okay. Let's put this down. I want to do it on the inside of the stitching. Just like that. Let that sit, and then I'm going to cover with more washi. Right through here. So what I will do is I'm going to take this washi tape with my permanent glue stick. This is a Scotch permanent glue stick that I use. I'm going to rub it beneath here. I think That ought to be enough. Make sure we get the edges. Okay. That should be covered pretty good. And I'm going to just put it right up to the edge there. Actually, I think I'm going to cut this straight. Right up to the edge. There we go. Cut this straight. Down it goes. All right. Now that holds just fine right there. We'll keep an eye on it, see if it does. I've never done it this way before, so where I covered a hinge with washi tape, so we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But this is all about trying new stuff, right? So here we go, and I think everything looks like it's staying down. So we'll let it sit and see how it does. All right, so there's that flip. On top of that flip, we're going to make something a little different. So let's close this up and let that set and dry and whatnot. I'm going to make an envelope that is actually a faux envelope. So I've taken a piece of Tim Holtz paper and I went ahead and scored it at 1/2 inch on either long side and 1/2 inch down here at the bottom. Okay? So we're going to fold these up. And again, this is the first time I'm doing this as well, so just something I kind of came up with on the break. It's kind of like the windowed vellum folders or vellum envelopes that I made before. We're just not going to close it as like an envelope, okay? So what we are going to do is make this bottom part a pocket. So let's start with that. I don't have my vellum. I'm sorry. Again, I grabbed it. Got my vellum here, scrap that I had from earlier. And first thing we're going to do is make a pocket down here, and then this part here will be writing space. So it's going to be a faux envelope, okay? All right, so we've got this part. We're going to go ahead and miter down here, and I'm going to cut at an angle, just like with the envelope, the vellum envelope that we've made before in a previous video. Okay, cut at an angle to the intersection. Cut at an angle to the intersection. You're going to have, it looks like this at the bottom, right here. Okay? Now we're going to fold it up like we would a regular envelope where we want it to be. I'm going to go right about here. Again, I'm eyeballing it. I don't normally measure this. You just make it as deep as you want. It's up to you. Okay? And then we fold this flap down to give the appearance of an envelope, right? Now, I will go over and we will do an edge on here as well. But just like the regular envelopes, we're also going to cut out our carrots here, I believe. Yeah, okay. So, let's do that. Again, like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I'm not even sure this is going to work. So, we'll see. We'll have to see how this goes. Again, it's all about, this is what this is all about, challenge. Experimenting, trying something new, right? So let's see. Okay, so my idea is to turn this part into a pocket, right? And then the rest of this will be writing space. So when we open it, it'll be pocket and then writing space. So we don't need these because we don't need the structure. So should I cut them off or leave them there? I think I'm going to cut them off. I'm going to cut them off. So we don't need these. We're going to cut these off right at the fold line as your guide. Okay. And then we'll cut these off as well. Trying to cut as straight as possible. Okay, get rid of that. So now, when we fold it up, it'll look like an envelope still, but we don't have those extra pieces that we don't need. And this will be a vellum pocket, and this will be writing space. Okay? So just stick with me. If you're confused, just stick with me on this. Alright, I'm going to run over and I'm going to edge this real quick, and then we're going to finish this piece up. Alright, and we are back. Okie dokie. So, let's make our vellum pocket. So what we need to do is cut a piece here. It slides down into there. So I'm just going to lay it over the top of my pocket, where I want it to be. And then I'm going to cut along that line. Yeah? First we'll cut here. And then I'm going to mark where I want it, and then I'm going to use my cutter to make the line straight. So I'm going to do it right there, beneath that fold, where that fold is. Hopefully this stuff cuts in this little trimmer. There we go. Cool. And this should slide right into here, and we'll glue it. So that'll be like that. That'll be the pocket right here. Alright, so now all we have to do is we glue these flaps to the vellum like that, and that'll be our pocket. And we're going to use Fabri-Tac to do that. So I'm going to start at the bottom here. No, stop. Sorry. Start on the sides. So I want the bottom part to cover the bottom of each edge here. So we're going to just do this like so. Like that. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Press the vellum down flat because you don't want it to bubble. Like so. Okay. And then the bottom. Flip that up like so. And there is our vellum pocket inside of this faux envelope. Okay? So what we'll do is this folds up, we'll put a magnetic closure here, and that'll look, for all intents and purposes, like an envelope. When you pop it up, you'll have all this writing space and a vellum pocket right here. Let's ink that just so it's easier to see as well. Probably should have done that before I put the vellum in. We could have inked those edges as well. But we didn't, so that's okay though. Because we can just kind of do a little round like this and get those edges. Just like that. Okie dokie. I'm going to take my brush here and just kind of brush that out. Give it a little bit of blending here. What do you think? I think it looks cool, y'all. So that'll be a pocket right there. Maybe we should put a little notch in it too, just so it's a little easier to get in and out of. So yeah, let's do that. Right about there ought to do. And we'll ink that little notch so it's easy to see. I think this looks cool. This is an awesome idea. This has got to go in the idea book. So it means I need to make another one to go in the idea book. So, all right. So there we go. Let me get that little piece of vellum out of there. That's going to go in with a magnetic closure. So we'll go ahead and attach it, and then actually we need to ink it. Do we want to sew it as well? I don't think I want to. I want to take up the space with stitching. So I am not going to stitch this. but I am going to ink the whole thing. Okay, and that'll be it. I think we'll definitely decorate the top of it with maybe some lace or with something, since we're not going to put stitching on it. But we'll definitely decorate the outside. What do you guys think? I think this looks great. I think this is a great idea. So let's go ahead and attach it. And it'll go right here. I should have put it up there so when we open it, you have the pocket and then you have the writing space like that. Let's do that. Let's put it at the top. Yep, top is better. For now, we're just going to paper clip it, and then I'll put the magnet on later. Okay, let's use Fabri-Tac. We are going to go over some stitching. We are not going to make this a hidden pocket. We're going to glue this flat down. So it's going to be a writing space for sure. That will go here. It'll be a cute little flip out. What you think, Vicky? I hope you like it. Since she's already pre-purchased this and all. You know, she loves flip outs and she loves magnets. So that's what's going to happen right there. Okay, next. I did have a... No, this is a little too large. I could cut it. But this is one I made from an envelope that I flipped up and then decoupaged it as well. So we could use this here. But I want to put another envelope. I have to cut this to use it. I'd rather use it on the inside somewhere, like in here. So yeah, let's do. Why don't we just do another? Why don't we just do another one of those? We could. What's our time looking like? All right, we're at 22. Ugh, it takes me one whole session to do 2 pieces. Okay, so we're 22 minutes. We need to do something and figure it out. Okay, so let's add our elements to this that I wanted to add, okay? So in here, I wanted to put these teeny, tiny little glassine envelopes are gonna go on here. They are so just darn cute. So let's ink these so you can see them better. And let's get right in here. I'm actually going to glue the flap down flat like this so you can slide in and out. So you don't have to worry about trying to shut it. These are just too tiny and they're just so cute. I saw these and I was like, I have no idea where I'm going to put these. But they are just too cute for words. So I have to have them. So we're going to put one on here. And we'll use Fabri-Tac for that. And I am going to glue this flap down to the base. The whole thing flat down. So we're going to put this one here. And then we'll make a narrow tag that just slides right in there. Or ephemera or a journaling card. Or whatnot. Okay. And on the inside of here, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to add another one of these. Just so they're just so darn cute and they fit perfect right there. And they can't get my words out. They will lay nice and flat. Yeah? I can open this without tearing it. There we go. We'll put this one right here. I'm hoping once that dries, you won't notice glue lines like that so much. I hope. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so now we have that pocket right there. Yep, here. And then we have a pocket right here as well. Those two. We already had a pocket here. I'm also going to add another glassine envelope that I have, and I cut the flap actually off. And I wanted to lay that one right here. So that's what we're going to do. I think. So if I do that, I lose my pocket. We're not doing that. I want to keep that little hidden pocket over there. Okay, on this side, I have these mini disc coffee dyed envelopes that I have, sleeves. So we're going to put one of those right here as a pocket. Do we want to make it a hidden pocket? To slide some, nah. Maybe. No, we're not going to do that. Not this time. I just see that whatever we put in there is going to be impeding the fold of this flip. And we don't want that. We worked so hard on it, right? So put that here. Now I got these from Amazon. I would not buy them from Temu because they're the pre-made ones from Temu. I think you get 5 or 10 for like $5. Stupid. That's like one of the stupidest things that I've seen on Temu so far. That, and they had like one of these. Let me show you this real quick, just because it irritated me when I saw it. I got one of these. I got plenty of these. I get these from either Hobby Lobby or I've gotten one from Michael's as well. They had these on Temu. These 3-layer things. They actually come apart. Right here, they have latches and they come apart and they have slots to go in them. That's what I do, put my labels in. One of the things I put my labels in. They had it on Temu for $15. I'm like, are you kidding? I get those. So don't buy those on Temu. Also, do not buy these pre-made ones on Temu as well. You can get a pack of these. I got a pack of like 100 for like $8. And I just coffee dyed them myself. Versus spending $5 for 5 or 10 that you get from Temu. No. So I did these myself. Much better value. Much better value. One of the few things on Temu that I saw that was just ridiculously overpriced. Which is, you know, obviously unlike them. But anyway. Okay, so now we have this pocket here. Here, with a hidden pocket there. Pocket here. Pocket here. Pocket here. Here. And for here, we're going to use another piece of decoupage that I made. This is a larger... So there were 3 sizes of coin envelopes, or pocketed envelopes that Dollar Tree came out with. I bought all that they had, so I've got tons. They came in this size, and there's a longer one even. So I did the same thing I did with the other one. I just decoupaged it and cut off the flap and made this little pocket right here. And that's what we're going to put right here. So we are going to ink it. This is also Tim Holtz collage paper. Okay, let's crunch this up a little bit more. I think it needs more grunging. It's too white. Too white, too white, too white. Too clean. And most likely put something, decorate this as well. Something. Maybe, because I don't know if we can, because if I keep it flat in here, if I put anything on it, it's going to mess this up. So, it may just only get a nice ticket or journaling card. Alright, let's put that down. We're going to use art glitter. So not going to go over the stitching. And I'm not going to make it a hidden pocket. I'm just going to make it a nice, give it a nice border so it can grow. And we can put stuff in it. That might be a little thicker, but not too much. But we want to give it some breathing room so it doesn't tear when we try to put things in it, right? Okay, so that is this pocket. Pocket, pocket. Pocket, pocket, hidden pocket. Yeah? And our pocket, of course, the main pocket is right there. And another hidden pocket over here. So out of this thing, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets out of this right here. Cool, huh? I think it's freaking cool. Okay, let's close that up. And again, I'm going to put the magnet for this piece. It's going to go right there. And then that'll shut. And keep it flat like so. Yeah? Alright, this looks like it's staying good. I don't see it pulling up anywhere. Oh, we're good. Alrighty, so that's what we have there. And we've got this envelope here that's been glued down. And it is a faux envelope with a vellum pocket. How cool is that? I love this one. I love when things come out of my brain. And they're actually, and I think it's an original idea. I don't know if anybody else done. I know I've seen the vellum pocket, and I've seen the full envelope, but I've never seen them put together. So if somebody else has done this, let me know. I'm not trying to take credit for somebody else's work. I will definitely give credit where credit is due for that. But so far, I haven't seen anybody else do it. Just saying. Okay, next. Let's see, how much time do we have? I've got this vellum pocket that we could use here to keep our bulk down, because we still got to do this side. And underneath here and here. And I think actually I want to put this guy in here. I do. Let's do that right now. And I'm going to cut a notch out of here. I'm going to do this right now. So this is something that I did create. It is an original piece. It is made, not pre-made. Let me see if I can get right there. Here we go. Alright, let's ink this. And this is stuff for my stash that I it's pre-made, but just only because it's my stash stuff. So this is always proves the rule of having some pre-made stuff and building your stash is a good idea. Yeah. So this is an actual like a long craft envelope that I just folded the bottom up, cut that off, and then glued it to the other piece and cut the other side off. So I cut the ends off of both, on both sides, and then just folded it up and glued it. I first saw this at Shabby Dabby Doo Dah, her mask makes something very similar, but then I added the collage paper to it, of course. So we should probably notch this one too, huh? I'm using a 1.5 inch punch in case you're wondering what size punch I'm using. And we'll ink the notch as well. And we'll put that guy right here, yeah? And we'll use art glitter glue since we're not going on the stitching. Do we need to make a hidden pocket? I think we do. Right there. So, we'll glue the 3 edges like so. And now we have our hidden pocket right here. We're actually putting more elements on here than I thought we'd get to with this, with my stash stuff. My stash stuff. I'm trying to say that a bunch of times. Stash stuff. Stuff from my stash. So there is our hidden pocket right there. We have a pocket here and a pocket here. So I'm going to just kind of press on this to make sure it attaches well. Okay. Let's put a paper clip on that just to make sure it'll want to stay on there. Okay. I think we're good. Another magnet. Ah! All right. I think that's all we have time for in this episode. Yeah, we are at 35 minutes, but I still want to like work on it some more and keep going. So I will in the next part. So this is part 5. We'll keep going in part 6, and we'll just keep going until the ideas just stop. Next thing we got to figure out is what I'm going to put right here. So I'm going to think about that, and I will see you guys in part 6, okay? Thanks so much for joining. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. That's the best way you can help our channel. Or leave a comment or subscribe. If you're new to our channel and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you get notified anytime I upload new content. In the description below, you'll also find a link to our Etsy store, so go check out what we have there. We have everything from full-on junk journals to folios, a few supplies. I've got some pre-made ephemera that I'm working on to add to the store. So we'll have that. We have some mini journals, some blank journals. We got quite a few things there. So go check that out. We also have a link to our Kofi site where I'll be uploading free ephemera. There's already one piece up there for you guys. I just got, I can't wait till you guys see this. I got a print gifted to me from 1884, French fashion magazine. The print's been matted and framed, but the frame has been taken apart, so I was able to get a picture of the print, and that's the next thing that's going up for you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to see. Oh, this lithograph is gorgeous. I can't believe it was gifted to me by my best friend, actually. I think she got it out of her grandmother's home. Anyway, that's going to be the next piece that I'm putting up on the Kofi site. Where you guys can also buy us a coffee if you want to donate to our channel, help us buy materials and tools and whatnot to keep bringing you new crafts and new makes. But again, the best way for you guys to help us and help us grow is to hit the like buttons and interact with us with the comments. So please do that. If nothing else, that'd be my big ask, is to interact with us through our videos. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in part 6 or another video or somewhere else or outside. I don't know, but I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a good night.